How can you say Krishna is the only supreme God? How can you say that the various gods in Hinduism are demigods? That's an insult, isn't it? This is an Iskcon thing. This is what Abrahamic religions like Christianity, Judaism, and Islam teach, that only one God is supreme. How can you say that? This is a common argument we often face with individuals who are not properly educated about Vedic Siddhanta. Are all gods one? Are all gods supreme? So where did this idea come from? Whether it's Krishna that's the only supreme, or all gods are one, and we should worship them equally. Is this only an Iskcon idea or an Abrahamic thought? No. It's a thought based on the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and the conclusion of the Vedic scriptures. This information that all gods are one has been passed down through individuals who have not properly understood the purpose of these devatas or gods, and not properly understood the Vedic scriptures. Sometimes they can take a verse here and there out of context and make it so that it signifies the entire Vedic canon. But the entire Vedic canon concludes with the Srimad Bhagavatam and the Bhagavad Gita, the essence of the Vedic scriptures. And in those Vedic scriptures, it is only Krishna, Narayan, Vishnu, Ram to be supreme. It is not that worshipping all gods equals to worship every god. We have to understand that this concept is based on poor fund of knowledge of the Vedas, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. The Vedas, the Gurus, the Sadhus are our measuring stick. It's not a free-for-all, anything goes, believe anything you want in Hinduism or Vedic culture. We have to understand that this is an ancient practice of Vaishnavism. In Vaishnava Siddhanta, it is only Krishna, Ram, Vishnu, Narayan who is supreme. And Vedic Siddhanta concludes that the Vaishnava scriptures are the topmost as they're in Sattva Guna and even Suddha Sattva, pure goodness, goodness and pure goodness. We have to understand that this is not an Iskcon thing, but it's also coming down in the parampara of Lord Krishna. In the Brahma Madhva Gauriya Sampradaya, it is stated that Krishna is supreme. In the Sri Sampradaya, it is considered Narayan is supreme. In the other Sampradayas, Kumara and Rudra Sampradayas, it is considered that Krishna or Vishnu is supreme. So it's not an Iskcon thing. This is ancient Vedic culture. If we look at the scripture, for example, in the Bhagavad Gita, if we read the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains, Yanti deva vrata devan pitri yanti pritrivata bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti mam yajanam vipam. That those who worship the demigods or gods go to the gods. Those who worship the ancestors go to the ancestors. Those who worship the ghosts go to the ghosts. But those who worship me come to me. So if all of them were equal, then Krishna would have said, okay, you can worship anybody and you'll come to me. No, that is incorrect. Krishna also mentions in the 7th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Kamestaste Ritagyan Prapayanti Anya Devata, that all these people who worship the devatas are doing it with poor fund of knowledge because they want something temporary. It is not equal. In the 10th chapter, 2nd verse of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains that he is the source of the devatas and they do not know him. So how is it that if all gods are one and they have equal knowledge, they would not know about each other? So ultimately, it is only Krishna that is supreme, and this is not an Iskcon thing. This is the conclusion of the Vedas. We have to understand that once we have the proper education, then conflict and disagreements will subside. But if we do not have the proper measuring stick, then we will continue to argue and debate. So please comment, rate, and share. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.